Well, I am pretty surprised and shocked, not gonna lie. SpongeBob, Kamp Koral Under Years has finally ended. After since 3 years now, when the show was around, since 2021, has finally ended. I am not surprised. So, as you guys do not know, if you guys watch Sponge on the One, and yes, I finally watched the movie as well. If you guys do not know, there was a backstory scene with the Kamp Koral that doesn't make no sense at all. Like SpongeBob met Sandy, that was for no fucking reason because back in the first season of SpongeBob and Sandy met, and I just don't know why. And second of all, I just don't get it. Like, you have the backstory from the SpongeBob movie, SpongeBob 1, with the Kamp Koral scene? Yeah, that was pretty unnecessary. And I do not blame the kids who voiced the SpongeBob kids characters. They did a good job as always. I'm just saying, doing this as a spin-off, that does not make sense. Even though it's pretty stupid as always. Now, I'm not saying I do not hate the SpongeBob spin-offs. I do not. But I just do not like when they have to do that sometimes because Steven Hillenburg doesn't like any spin-offs. But they had to do it because what his grave. That's what we had to deal with because he passed away back in 2018. So what do you want me to say? But so I got news from yesterday that SpongeBob Kamp Koral has finally ended. So I just wanted to say thank you. Now let Steven Hillenburg still rest in peace. But sadly, the Patrick Star Show is still continuing and going. Now I don't know how long that show is going to keep going for, but hopefully it might be over soon. Now let's talk about Kamp Koral. Yes, I have saw a few episodes before from the Kamp Koral Sponge Under Years, and they were not really bad, but it's a bit unnecessary for some of it, first of all. But I don't say some of the episodes are bad. Now, I haven't saw all the episodes. I think I only saw like a few episodes back for the first season back in 2021. And I was just kind of thinking that that I don't know why the show has to go and go and go, but still though, I just don't know why. Because you gotta go picking and picking and picking and picking. SpongeBob, like Nickelodeon can milk SpongeBob every single day, and Nicktoons 24/7 on their freaking schedule. I mean, it's not right. It's just not right at all. I don't know what to say about this, guys, but still, thank God, SpongeBob Under Years has ended because again it was a spinoff and it was really unnecessary from the Sponge on the One movie. But still, at least the show has ended. But it's still unnecessary for the backstory when they first met and something like that. But I will give credit for those kids who forced the SpongeBob kid, Squidward, or whatever who forced, did a really good solid job. Now, as I can know, yeah, it's not that best. However, I still enjoyed the kids did a good job with their little forces. But it would have been a lot better if they were in that little spin-off series. But they had to bring back Tom Kenny and the other original crew who forced these characters in the spin-off. Yeah, I know it sucks, but, it is what it is. I mean, you could have just brought back the kids who voiced these little characters, but still. Yeah, I know it was unnecessary for the backstory, but they still did a good job, But it is what it is. I mean, it's still pretty dumb. Also, there was one episode from SpongeBob. I forgot what that girl character was. It was that with that curly hair with not sunny cheeks or pull. I'm talking about that one character, that pink new character came out of nowhere and with that little sore nose. I forgot her name was. She was in one SpongeBob episode, and that was with SpongeBob made his old friend. Which means, it's okay. I just don't get it why that was exists. Also, this was also taking place that Paul was a baby too, by the way. No joke. And Gary was little too. That's oh my god. But thank God Nickelodeon in that show. I did not really hate it. Like, I did not much hate Kamp Koral. I think it was just really unnecessary for in the first place. But at least they did what the right thing to do. But still, we still gotta continue the Patrick Star Show, and they still continue the Spongebob as always, the old series. Still continue, and 24/7 the freaking schedule. But however, on Nicktoons, at least Nickelodeon has to do that much, but it's just sometimes it's just same shows. The Loud House, Wallpaper Says, same kind of shows that keep playing over and over. But as much as I love SpongeBob, that's why I had to make this video. At least they did the right thing. I do agree they did a good job on it. But it still have to be to continue. One down. There's only one down to go, and that's Patrick Star Show. Now, I will talk about the Patrick Star Show and let sometime later on if the show gets canceled. Ending or whatever. But I will figure out and see what happens next. I do not hate it. I do really enjoy it. I do not really enjoy the show that much of the Patrick Star Show. I do think the Patrick Star Show was kind of funny, but I saw there was one episode before about the Krusty Krab one when this was taking place from the first episode of Help Wanted, and that was really unnecessary. I will talk about that another time. But still, I think Kamp Koral was okay. I just don't think it was unnecessary to do this. But at least they did what they had to do, and Nickelodeon has to just do it for milking SpongeBob. So that was pretty dumb. But now let's see. At least the show has ended now, so that's good. So let's see how Steven Hillenburg can still rest in peace as long as there would be no other problems. Still, speaking of which, the St. Cheeks movie has already been leaked, and it's coming to Netflix next month that I don't want to get into. And we're also getting 2 new SpongeBob movies next year. I will talk about that later. But still. But however, Steven Hillenburg, I know you're gone, but I feel sorry for you, man. But at least Kamp Koral has ending, so thank goodness for that. So let's see what happens next. Patrick Star Show, you might be next soon. 30K subscribers. Woo!